Hi, Paul Sackis, Good News Planet. I'm here with Cheng Wang. Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you, Paul?
Excited because you're a pianist
Yeah.
and I love music and you're
Mhm.
going to be performing. When are you performing and where are you performing?
I'm gonna be playing for a theme. The concert will be themed the Love and Peace at Carnegie Hall at 7:30 p.m. on October 23rd.
Okay, all right, congratulations. I think even right now you're at a rehearsal studio. We can hear a little piano music in the background, but that's not you because you're talking to me now. Now, I hear you're unbelievable on the piano, and I know and I've heard you. So, what kind of music? And the peace theme is dear to us. We're a peace broadcaster. That's our mission, is to create more awareness that we should all have peace and love and hope in our hearts and hug each other. And that's a big job for us musicians. We want to make that happen, right?
Yes, yes.
So tell me, when did you start music, and tell us about a little on your background.
Yeah. So that's a long story. I started learning piano. Oh, let me talk about this. When I was 4 years old, I saw a teacher played piano for us at kindergarten, then became fascinated by this instrument. I really wanted to learn piano, so I asked my parents to buy me one. To my surprise, instead of indulging me immediately, they told me that they're happy to hear I had passion to learn, but I should seriously consider this thing because a piano costs a lot. So if I decided to learn, I could not easily give up. So as a result, I needed to think carefully before I asked them again. Since then, I still got amazed constantly by my teacher's performances, and kept asking my parents for permission. This discussion between me and my parents went on for around 1 year, and my parents finally bought me a piano because I promised that I have made the decision and I would learn with perseverance. Perseverance. From this, I learned my lesson also during this experience in my childhood. So everything I need to have a clear direction and also require persistence. So yeah, that's the start. Yeah, how I learned
And
piano.
where did you grow up?
China.
Where in China?
I was born in middle part of China and then moved to Beijing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And so did you go to music school, or
Yeah.
how did you progress from that point?
There are lots of long stories. That's another long story. Yeah. Um, bec- that's actually when I was in middle part of China, and uh I I learned piano because my parents want me to bring people happiness. That's the beginning of the stage. But after that, when my teacher felt I was talented on this instrument, so when I was 9 years old, my parents accompanied me on a 20-hour commute every week from Zhengzhou, that's where I was born, middle part of China, to Beijing, then back every week. So I could take lessons with a prominent instructor. So during these 2.5 years of repetitive travels, we often stood throughout the trip because we could only get the tickets for stand room only. So when it was time to audition for my dream school, after 3 years of efforts, I ended up not being accepted by the piano performance major, but luckily I was admitted by the percussion division because the teachers loved my performance. So, um, so I just at that time I studied piano and percussion as my major, both simultaneously. But students were not allowed to study double performance major simultaneously at school. So I was almost defeated by this fact. So my parents just encouraged me. We believe if you truly love music, you will find a way to get over any obstacles before you reach your goal. So yeah, I think that encouraged me a lot. And then I decided to overcome these difficulties and learned both instruments as performance as my major together, and worked out a way to learn both of them. So when I graduated and got, so that's why after like long story, after 6 years, I graduated and got admitted by the university in the United States, University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, with full scholarship.
Yay! Well, let me ask you a question, since I'm a musician too, and I play piano and saxophone.
Mm-hmm.
So, I play the piano, then I play the sax, then I play the piano, then I play the sax. Do you play the piano and then you play the drums, and then you play the drums, and then you play the piano?
Yes, I did
Yes,
that.
you do?
I did that because I professionally studied both instruments for a long time. So I think I should find some way, like especially nowadays, people love some new formats of the music, and also I think I should do something creative. So I did the thing like one hand play piano, one hand play drum, and also that like I play drum, play like xylophone, and play piano with electronic. That's 2015, I think. I was on a show in China, which is a Chinese New Year. So New Year show is a big show, and I just combined both piano and percussion. I played xylophone first, glockenspiel first, and then went to piano and then drum set, and all connect the piece to one
Great.
piece.
I love it. Well,
Yeah.
piano, instead of the foot pedals on the bottom of the piano, you could have a drum pedal, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
hit the bass drum.
Yes. Yes.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
the left foot, you could do the hi-hat, right? So you got
Yes.
That's great. Now you're not going to do that at Carnegie Hall, though, are you?
No.
Oh, come on, do it, because you'll make a sensation.
I would next time. You're giving me inspiration. I would
A
definitely.
sensation.
Yeah.
You come out just maybe one piece. You come out with some drums and piano. This is the day and age of America's Got Talent, the World's Got Talent. Chinese has one of the biggest talent shows in the history. I was involved with it one time. In essence, the more unique you are, the more notoriety you get, as long as you're good at it. And so I imagine you are. You don't get into Carnegie Hall unless you're good. And so it's an idea.
But this concert is meaningful to me this time.
So what are you gonna play? What do you play? What are you gonna work on?
I'm gonna play both Chinese piece and Liszt music. So like from Chinese piece, there were like one piece, for example, it was written based on the poem in Tang Dynasty. So I want to present this from Chinese poetry in the Tang Dynasty to Italian Renaissance literature. That was like that was because Liszt also write the music based on the poem. So so I will present like different pieces from different culture. For example, 3 sonatas from French of Years of Pilgrimage, second year Italy. That was written by Liszt, and the Liebestrom, that's famous Liebestrom by Liszt, and also Chinese traditional music such as a Moonlit Night on the Spring River, Autumn Moon over the Calm Lake, and Ode to the Yellow River. What I want to do is I hope to lead the audiences to explore the topic of love, peace, and the connections, to find out the connections among nations, people, and nature. So
All right, okay. Thank you. Do you have a
yeah.
website, or how do people reach you? How do people find out about this?
There is a website on Carnegie Hall.
Oh, Carnegie Hall website.
Yes.
Use their website. It's a very good, successful one.
Yeah. Also, I have my own website. So if people are interested, there are like video performance, like what you just said, combine the percussion and piano. Yeah, and also like there are pieces I played 5 instruments together at the same time. I transcribed that piece.
Right. All right. I love it. What's peace for you, Chen? What makes you peaceful? What's peace for you?
Peace,
for
peace
you?
for me. Oh, that's a big question. You mean peace, love and peace, right?
Well, yes, love, peace. What makes you feel good, happy and positive?
Yeah, that's actually why I started thinking to initiate this concert, because during the pandemic, I participated in various events for nonprofits and charities. For example, I was invited to perform at virtual charity performances to fight against the coronavirus at Global Chinese Musicians Relay concert. Also, I attended and spoke at the first Metaverse Women's Summit and encouraged the young people to be more responsible to the social responsibility. And also I performed at the world first Metaverse Latin Festival. So these activities are also the motivation for me to initiate and give this recital themed Love and Peace, which is also the good news. So since I studied piano at the age of 5, the support of love I experienced from my family and the others had such a strong influence that I feel I need to give back to the world, to the society. So I was being involved in many charity and nonprofit performances. By performing to people who needed care, I recognized that my music brought light to these people, to those lonely eyes, to the smiles, to those wrinkled faces, so which deepened my sense of social responsibility as an artist.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Marvelous. All right, I look forward to
Yeah.
the event and the concert and so on, and knowing you. Thanks so much for sharing your good news with us.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Zaijian.
Bye.
Bye-bye.